how do you feel with Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Dr. Doom?
It's the Lame Guys Podcast.
All right, bro, you want to talk about the disappointing ass news of our Survivor Series location? We sound spoiled as fuck, by the way, saying that. Because I saw a lot of people were excited that it was in Canada, and everyone was saying Canada deserves it because they get nothing. And that is true. Like, they don't really get that much. But I am still pissed off that it's in Canada.
Yeah, we got that news. What was it, yesterday when it came out? Was it 2 days ago or yesterday? 2 days ago, right?
2 days ago, I believe.
Yep, it's going to go.
Survivor Series 2024 is going to be in where? In Canada for sure, but
British Columbia.
British Columbia. Yeah, dude. I mean, as cool as it would be to go to Canada, first off, that makes it even more expensive. We're going to another country. And then in November 30th, I would imagine snow everywhere.
Yeah, I looked up tickets instantly, or flight tickets, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I sent you the screenshot of what popped up first. And yeah, $1,000 something tickets and all this. I was like, oh.
That sucks, bro.
And Emily was like, "You want to go to Canada?" And I was like, "Babe, this ain't Ottawa, like where your family lives." I was like, "This is different."
Well, it's deeper in there, isn't it? It's deeper
so.
in Canada, and I just think, okay, we were already stressing about the airport. I feel like going to Canada at the airport would be crazy. I don't know. I could be wrong. Does Canada celebrate Thanksgiving? Is that a stupid question?
I have no idea.
I don't think they do. I mean, maybe it'd be like, bro, nobody's going to Canada right now. Like, but you looked up tickets and they were $1,000.
Yeah.
So. What if they do drop? What if they drop to like 400, and then tickets for Survivor Series aren't that bad? My first assumption is it's already out of the. I've already started looking towards the next one. Whether they announce another one this year, which I don't think they are. I think we pretty much have the slate already. But I was telling my wife Teresa, there's a gap. There's Bad Blood early October.
Mm-hmm.
And then Survivor Series is late November.
We also have the Crown Jewel stuff, don't we?
When is that?
Or
you're right.
whatever the one that's about to be.
Crown Jewel, I think, is late October. So that's that. Okay, so never mind. I was saying maybe they could throw another one in. No, I think that's it, dude. So might as well just look forward to maybe Royal Rumble in Indianapolis next year.
Oh, that's right. Minnesota.
That's
right?
January,
Minnesota?
February. Indianapolis. Yeah, I guess so. Indianapolis, Minnesota. Yes. Indianapolis. Isn't Indianapolis in Minnesota? Or no, it's in Indiana. Isn't it? I don't fucking know, dude. It's up there in one of those
My
places,
bad.
bro. Yes, you had to bring it up, dude.
Well, I was so confident, but then I said it, I was like, wait, that don't sound right.
Well, no, Minneapolis, Minnesota that's Minnesota. This is Indianapolis.
Oh,
so
okay.
Indiana.
Yes.
So it's in Indiana.
Yeah, bro, you so smart.
So Royal Rumble will be in Indiana 2024. So maybe
what's in Indiana?
Royal Rumble. So I mean, that's good enough for me. Fuck it. I mean, I don't know.
I was gonna say in my head, first thing I thought, what are they known for food wise?
I would imagine it's cold though there.
Oh yeah.
But the way I look at it is that's fine because now maybe we could do if maybe prices won't be that bad. Maybe we could do like an extra 1 day, 2 days there,
something like that.
Just like chill.
And the thing is about the Royal Rumble type arena or stadiums, they're always like the baseball ones.
Yeah.
So there's big, bro.
Yeah.
Big ass stadium.
Yeah. So maybe tickets won't be that bad. Maybe we can get some good seats. I'm already looking forward to that because that fucking sucks. And there's no PLE in December, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Damn.
December to dismember, remember?
Yeah, ECW, that shit was awful. The premise was so good, but it actually was just awful. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Bro. We screwed the pooch on that one. We could have easily gone to SummerSlam.
Bad Blood.
We'd be in Cleveland right now. Or we could have also easily gone to Bad Blood.
Yeah, that's where we'd be in Cleveland.
But yeah, we'd be in Cleveland right now.
Santi
if we
made
just
it.
Decided. Yeah, I saw.
Made it.
But I just think the Bloodline Civil War, dude, it was worth the risk to roll the dice and put all your money towards that one, and it just didn't happen. Oh well. Surely we'll see something cool at Royal Rumble if we go there.
It's all right. We're gonna go to Vegas.
No, we're not going to Vegas. That's gonna be ridiculous.
That's gonna be so expensive.
But episode what episode are we on? 41. Episode 41, Language Podcast. I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent.
There's been a lot of MCU news here. We got at Comic-Con. So pretty much SummerSlam is tonight. So we're gonna film this portion, and then we will film after SummerSlam as well, and that'll just be a digital portion since we don't.
That'll be our WWE stuff.
Yeah, since we don't live close to each other, that'll be like our StreamYard stuff. So we'll just attach it to the end of this video.
Yeah.
So this will just be strictly, just movie news.
So you may hear a little audio shift later.
Yes.
Once we put this together.
Yeah.
But that's why. as you said, bro, Comic-Con is over. All the news came out from there. If you checked our socials, we try to talk about it a little bit. The second week of Deadpool, already in the bag.
Yeah, you saw it twice. Did that change your opinion at all, or
No.
Still 10?
Still 10.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I could probably say a 9 just because, like,
jokes didn't hit as much.
well, the jokes that hit like really hard the first time
Still hit.
hit
Yes.
very much so. But at the same time, I would just like I text you, bro. Our theater was hype, bro.
Yeah.
our
That
theater
adds to the
was
experience. That adds
hype.
to the
So
experience.
literally leaving, I was like, this is still great to me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's still a 10 to me.
Yeah,
but that's just me. Sean from work, Morning Mark Sean, he told me and Marco the perfect analogy for it. He said for him, he loved it. He said the movie was an 8, but the experience was a 12.
Yes.
And Marco was like, I like that.
That play,
I like that.
I told you, I've said experience, bro. The vibe, the experience, and how I feel plays a big role into my ranking. So a movie may not be a 10, but me, when I went to the theater and watched it, that experience was a 10.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it, and I want to see it a third time. I really do.
Yeah.
This
maybe
one
I'll bring it because I still have to see it a second time.
Yeah, I'm about to say
So.
because this one really was great.
Yeah.
But box office wise, it's been doing phenomenal, like
Great.
we all knew
Yeah.
it would, bro.
What is it at now?
So as of yesterday, the numbers haven't come out today yet, but as of yesterday, August 2nd, today is August 3rd, the numbers are looking between $785 and $800 million
That's crazy,
worldwide.
Dude. That's
bro.
great for a rated R movie
For
too.
a rated R movie.
That's phenomenal.
And not just that, another little bit of news with it. It's already passed the first 2 Deadpools worldwide. The first 2 Deadpools, Deadpool 1 made $782 million worldwide. Deadpool 2 made $785. Already,
Wow.
in 2 weeks, it's beat the first 2.
We're on the home stretch. We got to
We're
hit
in the
that
home
bill.
stretch.
People need
by
to
the
go
end of
watch
the
the movie.
By the end of the week, we're going to hit $1 billion.
You think so? By the
Yeah.
end of this weekend or by the end of next week?
By the end of this weekend, we'll probably hit $1 billion.
Okay.
I could see that.
I think the fact
Because
that
the numbers haven't even come out already for today. So let's say by the end of the day, we're going to get to 860, 890. Bro, we're right there.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the fact that helps too is it's still summer, and so parents can take their kids still, like even during the week. I'm sure that helps some.
Yeah.
So
Like
compared
the
to
last movie we're going to go see before school starts, that type of
yeah,
stuff.
like compared to if school was in, right? Like
Mhm.
I'm sure the week wouldn't make that much, but it's still been trekking.
No,
So
yeah.
I think summer helps a lot.
And just even with that, it is already the third highest rated R movie of all time. Yeah.
Wow. What are the first 2?
Joker is still at number 1
Oh,
with
yeah.
$1 billion, but it's like it barely crossed the billion.
Yes.
Oppenheimer is like 900 something, and then
I forget Oppenheimer was rated R.
mhm, and then Deadpool 3 is now, like I said, between 785 and 800 million. It's already in number 3 as a third highest of all time.
Very
But-
impressive.
Even with that, we got the domestic box office numbers for opening weekend, bro. It's already in the top. I mean, I didn't have the top 10 listed, but I have them at number 6. So Deadpool Wolverine is at number 6 with 211. The last Star Wars: The Last Jedi was at 220. Star Wars: Force Awakens 247. Infinity War, Avengers: Infinity War 257. No Way Home, Spider-Man: No Way Home 260. And then you look at Avengers Endgame, $357 million
That's crazy,
in
dude.
an opening weekend.
That's crazy, bro.
So just
That's
with
an
that
impressive
list,
of movies to be in.
all Disney.
That's crazy, dude.
All
That's
Disney, dude.
crazy. Disney, man.
They're on a different level.
Yeah, I mean bro, props to them too, because anybody can say what they want, but they took the MCU when it wasn't what it was yet. Like they took the risk on that stuff, and
Yeah,
it paid
'cause-
off tremendously.
I think all we had was
We just had
Hulk.
really Batman movies.
for Marvel, all we
Oh,
had
yes,
was Hulk, Iron Man 1, Thor, and Cap. And then after that, they bought Disney.
Yeah.
Or they bought Disney bought Marvel, and then that's how we got everything else. I'm pretty sure that's how it
Yeah.
happened. But overall, Deadpool has been killing it in the box office. Seeing it the second time still didn't change my opinion too much. Honestly, I love this movie so much. For those listening, those watching, whatever, I could say it, bro. I've been seeing nothing but the cameos pop up on my social media. So you get the Gambit, you get Blade,
Yeah.
you get Elektra, and everyone talks about the freaking Chris Evans, and everyone is freaking out over the Henry Cavill one still. And I'm like, yeah, this is fantastic to me. I'm sorry, but I'm
no,
excited.
yeah, it's great, dude. I do want to see it a second time. Hopefully this week.
From there, bro, the thing that everyone is talking about, Comic-Con. So we got some tidbits news. Let's start with this one, bro. We got the Fantastic Four showing some footage. The Fantastic Four cast and director showing up in Hall H at Comic-Con, which is crazy because they were literally just in London. They flew overnight just to make it for Comic-Con, just to fly right back to London. Good on them. But they showed some footage. Everyone got their first look at Galactus. That photo started circulating all over social media before Disney took it down. Did you get a chance to? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, where he's looking
through that window?
Yes.
He looks massive.
Yeah, he looks huge.
But the thing is, he's going to get even bigger.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really cool. I mean, with them, and they have officially started filming. So with them starting filming, does that change your hype level at all for this movie?
No. I mean, I wanted to. Sure, dude. At this point, I think at this point, if you're a fan of a movie and you expect to not see anything, I think that's ridiculous. And so for me, I just think it's almost, I'm at a point now where it's like, I at least want to see something, like Superman. We wanted to see the suit. We wanted to see him in the suit. Like, we wanted to see a picture of something. I'm cool seeing a picture of Galactus. That doesn't change anything for me.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that's like, I'm ruined. I'm
Yeah.
not one of those people. Like, it was cool. I thought it was cool. I want to see, and that's still, like you said, it's not showing final form. Like, he's going to get bigger.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool.
And the funny thing is, too, that's just all test footage.
Yeah.
None of that is actually going to be probably in the film.
Mhm.
At least what Matt Shackman said, the director or whatever. I mean, that's just all stuff they did for just test footage, just trying to make something just for Comic-Con to present it.
Yeah.
So they can actually have something there. But him and Kevin Feige are on stage talking about that. The movie's going to be take place in
60s, right?
New York in the 60s, but it's going to be like a futuristic 60s and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. So that's going to be really cool to see. I am truly excited to see this Fantastic Four.
Me too, dude.
Pedro
There's a
Pascal
lot of
as
hype.
Reed Richards. I
Yeah.
think he's going to do fantastic.
I think so too.
No pun
And
intended.
just like the videos that I saw of the cast there at Comic-Con, like the chemistry just felt like it was there.
Yeah, already.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know what it was, but every interview that I saw, like they just felt like they were vibing off each other. Like it didn't feel forced. Like it just felt like they were truly like friends almost, or I don't know what it was. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
Especially Vanessa Kirby, who's going to be playing Sue
Yeah.
Storm, and then
I
Pedro
felt like she was
Pascal.
flirting with Pedro a lot.
Bro, yeah, they saw. I think they talked about one photo. He's like, yeah, when he first put on just a spacesuit, he sent it to her, and she said he looks really good. She goes, I told him he looks damn good, and that's it. And then he's just straight faced. I'm thinking, ooh, boy, yes,
yeah, I'm excited, dude. So like I said before, I wasn't really along for the ride with the first Fantastic Fours. I did watch them, but I wasn't really like a super fan. Now I get to see. I'm along for the ride from start to finish. So yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, bro. So basically, just with whatever the MCU is going to do, you're going to watch.
Yeah.
So go watch Captain Marvel.
Oh no,
go
not that
watch
one.
Captain Marvel, bro. Let's finish our rankings.
No, I think I'm along for the ride as this one. Captain Marvel, I was not.
Bro, whatever that mental block is, bro, just get rid of it and go watch it.
I think more so it's just at the point now where it's like I already gone this long without watching it, so I'm just not gonna watch it.
Along with that, bro. God, okay. Like I said, we talked about it on socials, but we're just gonna talk about it here for the podcast. We got the announcement, which we already knew were the rumors because I think we talked about it on the previous episode. I think it was like episode 39 or episode 40, whatever it was. Kevin Feige came on stage and said, let's talk Avengers. And we need to find out who's going to be directing these movies. And they did this whole sizzle reel. And Joe and Anthony Russo will be returning for Avengers 5 and Avengers 6.
Yep.
They came on stage and they said they thought they were officially done after Endgame. They thought they did everything they could when it came to Marvel. They left. Then they started thinking about the possibilities of coming back. They talked about there was one book in particular that made them fall in love with Marvel when they were younger. And they showed the title, which we already knew, Avengers Secret Wars. So they talked about, yes, they're excited about directing that one. But then they talked about Avengers 5 still needs a title. And then Lights Go Dark, Lights Turn Green, Avengers Doomsday is the new title for Avengers 5.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd
Insane.
went crazy.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I found a live stream of it on TikTok.
Yeah, you sent it to me, but I was busy at the time, so I didn't even watch it. But yeah, that's crazy because that's our first official we're moving on from Kang.
100%.
Right?
They're
Yeah.
moving on from Kang.
Like obviously we knew rumors and stuff, but that was their first official. Them obviously showing.
Yeah.
Kang's done.
Kang is done. Previously titled Kang Dynasty. Obviously everything that happened with Jonathan Majors and the Kang character, and just how Kang was perceived, especially after Ant-Man Quantumania. Yeah, they definitely wanted to change tides, and they did. And once that got announced, bro, you should have seen me inside the living room. If I recorded myself, shit, bro, we would.
Like you were just hype.
Oh, Mario. I was jumping in the living room, bro, because I just put the baby down.
Yeah.
You know,
So so you're way more excited to see Avengers
Doomsday being the title
versus Avengers Kang Dynasty.
Yeah, because I know Doctor Doom more than I know Kang.
Right.
I was introduced a lot more to Kang just through what the MCU has shown me.
Yeah.
And it made me a fan.
Yes.
I mean, I was really hyped for everything we saw with Kang and Jonathan Majors, but then I really wanted Doom, and that's just something that we've been talking about a lot on the podcast is who the hell is going to play Doom?
Yes.
Well, they answered that. And really cool presentation the way they did it. They had a whole bunch of people dressed up as Doctor Doom, and they said, you know, to do this, we had to go find an actor, and the greatest actor and this, and bro, you should have heard that crowd. I'm sure you can find the video, but you hear the crowd like, like who could it be? Who could it be? The Sea of Dooms part ways. One Doom that looks a little different walks through, takes off the mask, and RDJ himself, Robert Downey Jr.
breaks the internet. And that crowd went wild, dude, in Hall H. Mm-hmm.
John Campbell even said it. He hasn't heard Hall H get that loud in a long time, and I completely agree. On that live stream, that guy that was recording lost his mind, and everyone around him lost his mind. I was like, yeah, that energy in there, we would be hyped.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Like, that would be insane.
Do you think the people that have a negative reaction about it, if they were there, do you think they would feel different?
Yeah.
I agree. So
I think so
too.
Because it's that shock value.
Yeah,
it's that shock value and that hype. The
it's
energy,
also the sense of Robert RDJ is right there, and you're like 10 feet away. Like it adds. It just adds to it. So I agree. I think the people that have a negative reaction towards it would feel different if they were there.
Okay, so I want to ask. So obviously we were texting about it, and we messaged each other on Twitter and everything. But like, truly though, how do you feel with Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Doctor Doom?
I don't really. So, like, social media is split. I see pretty much 50-50.
Same.
Like, I see people, they think it's a good idea. And then I see some people think it's cheap and it's a cop-out. And, MCU is just paying RDJ this bag because they've been sucking lately. And they're just trying to get, views back up again, whatever it is. For me, I don't know the story. I guess there is a story where Iron Man turns into Doctor Doom and all that stuff.
Something like that.
Some people said it sucks, even though there is a story. For me, I don't really care. Because I have faith that they can make this good somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Just because me and you both never really lost faith. Like, yeah, we admitted that MCU was struggling, but we just never really lost faith in the outcome of what's to come. So I have faith that they can do it well, but I also 100% see why some people hate this move. Mm-hmm. And would I have cast RDJ as Doctor Doom if I was in charge of everything? Would that be the path that I go? 100% no. But do I have faith in the Russo brothers? Do I have faith that they can do it well? Yeah, dude, I do. So it's like I'm in a situation where I don't agree with it, but bet your ass I'm gonna be there fucking watching the shit. And when the trailer comes out and we see RDJ as Doctor Doom, it's gonna be wild. Like, that's gonna be crazy. To say that you're not excited to see that, I think is crazy. But there are some people, dude, that say they're officially done with MCU movies. Like, they're not gonna go watch that at all, which I find crazy. But I mean, I understand though where they're coming from, because it does feel like it is a cop out, dude. It does kind of feel that way. So I mean, to say I'm okay with it. Would I have gone in that direction? No.
I agree with everything you just said. You're right. We never lost faith in the MCU. We talked about, is it in trouble right now? Yes. Is it dead like everyone was saying on social? No.
Yeah.
Me and you never said it was dead. Do we agree that eventually they should reboot? Yeah, maybe after Secret Wars, like people have been saying, a reboot with Secret Wars, then fully give us the X-Men, fully give us the Avengers, all in one world, one. Yeah, do that. That would be fine. You're right. Would I pick RDJ as Doctor Doom?
Yes.
No.
I think there's plenty of other actors that you could have given that are stars, bro. Mm-hmm. And even then, like, you could have made them even bigger stars, giving them a role like Doctor Doom.
Yeah. We've done our guesses. We've done our predictions in the past. He was never, ever on any of those.
I thought
lists.
It was a joke. We talked about it when we saw. I sent you the tweet, and like I think My Time to Shine reported it, and I thought it was just like a crazy rumor that like RDJ is. I never once gave it a true thought as to it would happen.
No, yeah, and we discussed it on here, and it's just like, what?
Yeah.
But I mean, we both said whatever.
Yeah.
For it to actually happen, though, I told Marco this. Imagine though, they could have had Cillian Murphy.
Mhm.
people would have lost their shit.
I think people would have lost their shit.
People would have lost their shit, but I don't think that aura would have hit.
I think he has it now. I think
bro,
he has the aura now.
Personally, though, with Robert Downey Jr.
you're right,
coming
yeah.
out, pulling off the hood, doing his whole pose. When I say broke the internet,
Yeah.
I mean that shit. And when Marvel wanted to make a statement, they knew exactly what the hell they were doing, and they did.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I had this whole conversation with Marco saying, I'm not going to say no one else could have broken the internet, but for this chess move, this broke the internet, and they knew exactly what the hell they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, they may have looked at it as, who can we cast that will just instantly bring us back to breaking the internet
Conversations.
Yes, like who will instantly bring the MCU back into relevancy. Not saying that it hasn't been relevant, but like you remember when Endgame came out, Infinity War, like I feel like it was all you saw on social media. Whereas lately, yeah, it has kind of died down a little. Who is somebody that could bring us back instantly? I guess, yeah, you're right. I mean, in the Marvel aspect, RDJ has way more aura than Cillian Murphy or someone like that. But I think from a respectable actor aspect, I think Cillian Murphy has aura the same amount as RDJ. I mean, RDJ I only know him from MCU movies. I know he did like fucking, what do you do, that detective movie?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Dr.
I know he's
Doolittle.
been, I know he's been in some stuff, but like I look at RDJ has this aura because he was Iron Man. That's why he has this aura to me. So I feel like, yeah, I guess you're right. At Hall H, who could you put? And yeah, I guess no one else has a bigger aura than RDJ. In a room full of MCU fans, like,
and not just that. I was talking to Marco saying that, okay, when I say break the internet, I also mean this. If they cast Cillian Murphy, hell, we talked about those rumors about Ben Affleck possibly being like a Dr. Doom or
I think
some
that'd
shit.
be crazy.
That would have
break
been
the internet.
insane.
I think
that could have broke
it.
the internet, but as in theories, speculation, everything that happens. Bro, if they would have said Cillian Murphy is now Dr. Doom, we'd say Cillian Murphy is now Dr. Doom. Can't wait to see what he does. Obviously, we'd probably go in depth, like, yeah, he'd be scary, like a smart type of Dr. Doom over the physical. When I've been saying I would like a physical Dr. Doom and everything like that. And same with Ben Affleck, I would say, cool, a physical Dr. Doom, a tall Dr. Doom, crazy. He went from DC, now he's Marvel, like all this stuff. But now we have Robert Downey Jr., and it's not just how he looks physically or anything like that. It's how the hell are they going to do this? That has everyone talking. Is this a variant? Is this a brand new character? How are the Avengers going to feel when they see him? Like, what is this all going to play out? And like, Disney, I felt like knew that. Marvel Studios knew that this would get them back in the conversation for weeks and months to come until they give us more news, until they start filming, until they start putting out more stuff that everyone wants to know. Smart move.
So for me, like I said, I see why everybody is pissed. It does seem like a cop-out.
Yeah.
RDJ had this monumental moment in Endgame, and it felt like, don't touch it. Like, leave it there. And if I did see, we said, but I think we've said it before, but I didn't want to see him come back. But if he did, he's got to be Iron Man, right? Like, I want to see him come back as Iron Man and get that feel good, like, damn, we're seeing Iron Man again on screen. So now he's coming back as a completely different character.
Yeah.
So I see why some people are pissed about that. But I also think there's a lot more possibilities, like you said, that you can do theories with RDJ as Dr. Doom. This movie takes place in the 60s, right?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah. And, well, no, I guess that kind of ruins because he's going to be in Avengers. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I mean, technically this could mean that he's still not our official Dr. Doom. I mean, you could, I think, find a way that he's not. Like, maybe he just got out of their universe, and that's because I would assume the Fantastic Four are in a different universe than the MCU.
I think so, yes.
Yes.
Because they're talking about how, like,
it's futuristic 1960s.
New York 60s.
That's not our MCU.
Yeah, so I'm going to assume it's a different one.
So, theoretically, that could... RDJ's Dr. Doom could be the Dr. Doom that they fight in their universe, and somehow he gets out to the MCU, and then now all the MCU has to come together, and the Fantastic Four is going to be the ones that tell them, like, this is our villain, like, da-da-da. They're all going to team up to beat him, right? That still could mean that there is another Dr. Doom eventually to be announced in our MCU. I mean, I'm just throwing out, like, I'm just trying to save face here and just trying to give people a reason to, like, keep looking forward to it. I honestly don't believe anybody when they say that they're going to boycott MCU movies and not watch this movie. I don't believe anybody. Anybody that says that, I think they're just in their feels right now about it, and they're pissed about it right now, and rightfully so. They have a reason to be.
Yeah.
But I think when RDJ, bro, puts that shit on, and we see him in a trailer, we see what the possibilities of the movies are going to be, I doubt anybody's going to boycott that shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. But just like you said, I truly 100% on everyone's, not even just backlash, but their hesitation towards this,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
and why would they make this move?
Mhm.
Is it a cheap cop out? Is this something like an insurance type thing of like, well, you love Robert Downey Jr., so let's bring him back, and
Yeah.
just because y'all love him already. I 100% get that, but I also see nothing but the potential this could bring. And
Yeah.
like I said,
They see
They-
money signs,
they
bro.
see money signs, and yes, at the end of the day, is this about money? Fuck yes, bro. This is still a
Yeah.
business. They want money, but at the same time,
That's what some people are mad about, though.
so people are mad about that. But I just think to myself, what Marvel is really good at, bro, is making those moments that stick with you and that pull on your heartstrings. Everyone remembers the whole Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
Imagine when Spider-Man sees him now.
So everyone, yeah, and that's the one everyone keeps talking about. Like, imagine when Peter sees Tony for the first time, or well, Victor Von Doom for
Yeah.
the first time. What's his reaction going to be? But then Marco brought up a good point to where if this is supposed to be Victor Von Doom, because the Russo brothers could have chosen the words carefully and said this is just Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom. But they could have
yes.
left out the tidbit that this is maybe a Tony Stark variant
Yeah.
or something like that. And he still goes by Tony, but it's Doctor Doom. But no, they said if we're going to bring Victor Von Doom to the MCU, we have to have the best actor. Yada. So they said Victor Von Doom. So Marco is saying that if this is a brand new character, it shouldn't matter that he looks like Tony because this is a brand new character. So they just see Victor Von Doom. They don't see Tony Stark's face. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, but I don't. I get what you're saying, but like that's.
And I'm probably ruining the way he said it, but I'm like
The way you're saying it, I feel like is even a more cheaper cop out. Like if I see RDJ, like let's say we get to Avengers, Doomsday, and no one brings up the point that he looks like their Iron Man, I will think that's such a cheap cop out. I would think that at that point, bro, why did you fucking cast RDJ? You should have just casted somebody else. I would prefer a situation where our MCU heroes are in shock because they see Tony Stark, but it's not Tony Stark. And like now this brings up this hesitancy because our Tony Stark did the biggest sacrifice you could ever do in the MCU. And then to see this guy and now you have to fight him. Like I want to see that conflict. I want to see those heroes be like in shock because they have to fight this Tony Stark who's not Tony Stark that looks exactly like him and who's evil and not our Tony Stark. I want to see that conflict that Spider-Man has, that he can't fight this guy because this guy was his mentor,
his
of
father
some
figure.
yes,
At some
like
point, yeah.
I want to see that conflict. So if they do that type of way, I would hate that. I would hate that because I feel like, bro, you're bringing him back. He arguably is the most impactful figure that we had in the MCU. And then to just bring him back and be a completely different character and then not address that he looks exactly like Tony Stark, I would hate that.
So, and that's kind of what I told Marco is like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but bro, they're going to make
Yes.
the Avengers recognize him. They're going to make the audience feel that emotion. Why? Because they want you to feel
Yes.
that stuff. They want you to
We're
have
even
these.
going to feel it as
Yes,
fans watching it.
100%. And it's going to be like, okay, bro. I want to give John Campea all the credit for this theory. He said, oh, whatever. But he said the way they could possibly do it is if this possibly is a variant of Tony Stark. He said a lot of immigrants, migrate to America at some point or whatever. He said because Dr. Doom isn't American. He's not.
Yeah,
He's from Valeria or whatever the hell it's called. I'm probably butchering the name where he's from. But he said, what if Tony's parents don't die when he's already like a young adult?
Mm.
What if they die when he's like a little kid and he has no family in America? So
gets
he has a
adopted.
family member from Valeria, wherever it's at, come adopt him, bring him back overseas type thing, and changes his name to Victor and makes him take the name of Von Doom.
See,
or
I would
whatever.
prefer something like that.
And so that's the variance. That's like so he was Tony Stark. He
Yes.
was Anthony Stark over here, but then moving and having his name changed and everything like that. Yes, he will look like, Tony Stark, but he is now Victor Von Doom. That is his name. And he grows up over there, becomes evil. Something happens, where obviously he has this type of power over there, whatever. But I was like, that's a very good idea.
I would take that idea because they've made it known that variants play like a big role. Like their variants can be different things. And I've even seen like in comics, like I think a variant of Kang was Iron Lad. I don't know if that's true, but I think I've seen something like that. I would prefer something like that. If you're going to bring Tony Stark in Don't just completely make him a different character. Make him a variant of Tony Stark. And however we get him to be Victor Von Doom, like that is what it is. I'm fine with what he said. But it's got to be that, dude. I want them to pull at our heartstrings. I want to see our MCU heroes, fight the difficulty of fighting this guy, because this guy on our universe made the biggest sacrifice you could ever make. He saved mankind, arguably. So, I want to see that. But I mean, it just still doesn't kind of take away from the fact that I would just love to see a fresh. Take.
I really would have loved to have seen
Cillian
any one
Murphy,
of our picks.
Ben Affleck, like somebody, even an unknown actor, and maybe this was what pushes them to stardom. Like, I would love to see something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. It does look super cop-outy though, because I feel like it would be better if the MCU was still at its peak and they did this. Then it's like, dude, I mean, we're still fucking going up. They did it at a point where everyone has talked about how the MCU is in shambles. Everyone has been talking about the MCU doesn't have the aura anymore. It's not good anymore. They did it at that time. And so now it 100% looks like, okay, dude, we need something here. Jonathan Majors is out. Shit's not hitting with the fans. We need somebody who can push us to stardom again. And who better than fucking Tony Stark, bro?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it is, and they bring the Russo brothers back. Not even bringing RDJ. They bring fucking the Russo brothers back.
So you took the words right out of my mouth earlier when I asked you initially, how do you feel about it? Is the other reason why I'm okay with this is the potential it can bring one day, the emotional aspect it can bring, because I know that's what they're going to do. And am I okay with having that struggle within me, like, gosh, bro, like, this is Iron Man. Why am I seeing him? Yeah, I'm okay with it. Why?
Too.
Because it's going to be cool seeing it on the big screen. But I'm also really okay with the Russo brothers, who gave us, we said this before, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. 4 of the biggest movies the Marvel has.
Yeah.
And now they're coming back for 5 and 6. Like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay. And I think the same writer who gave us Infinity War and Endgame, they're coming along for this one too. I'm like, yeah, I have full faith in this.
Yes.
I mean, yes, are they paying RDJ a fat ass bag?
Bro, what, like $80 million?
Well, it's more.
Oh, is it more?
It's more. Russos are getting 80.
Oh, shit.
He's going to get, quote, a significant increase compared to that. He's getting on-site security at all times. This is all from Variety, what they said. And then a trailer encampment, and also access to private travel. So a private jet. They're not giving him a private jet, but he will have access to it.
Yes. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just
a lot.
It really, truly is crazy. I 100% didn't expect RDJ to be Dr. Doom. When you sent me the text, I would genuinely was like, no fucking way. They really are going in this direction. But who are we also to say they can't go in this direction? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different iterations of different stories and comics, and so I just feel like, who am I to say, bro, this is wrong? Now, I understand why some people don't like it, but I also, like we said, dude, I truly just have faith that they're going to make it good. I have faith that they are going to... I even had faith that they were going to make this Kang thing work. Because I felt like, yeah, we've struggled. You know, Kang has had a rough takeoff, but I feel like by the time we get to the Avenger movies and we have all these heroes fighting Kang, I feel like that is what, will show that Kang is a badass villain. Yeah. I had faith that we're going to get to that point where, it worked. So I still have faith that this is going to work. I mean, yeah, would I have gone in this direction? No, but there's so many possibilities, bro, that you can do now with RDJ as Dr. Doom, whether you make him a variant, whether you do like a different, just completely different villain. I don't know, dude, but like, I think there's so many possibilities.
Yeah. I mean, I just see the potential
to see him fight Wolverine and Toby Spider-Man, to see like that, like, bro, like that shit will just hit. And I think it would hit better than if RDJ was Iron Man, because Iron Man is so sacred to us at this point. Like, to see him as a bad guy, I just think wouldn't work. So to see him as Dr. Doom now, completely different, and it's still RDJ, I just feel like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like the possibilities are just endless.
I just can't wait to see this suit right here, bro.
Yeah,
like this full-fledged suit right
so
here. I mean, for those listening on the audio, I have my Marvel Legends Dr. Doom on the desk, but I mean, I can't wait to see that.
It's gonna be crazy. I mean, could you see it though not being our official Dr. Doom?
So Another thing I told Marco, because me and him I've had a week of nothing but talking about this stuff. I was like, what if, bro? So that storyline started making the rounds all over social media, saying that there is a storyline where Doctor Doom and Tony Stark, where Victor Von Doom switches brains or switches minds with Tony, so everyone sees Tony's face, but it's inside. It's Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wouldn't be surprised, and this is just speculation, but imagine if we possibly get a big actor attached to this movie for a mystery role.
And then he'll officially be our Doctor.
And then they are they're the official Victor Von Doom. And this is just, I mean, they did that whole mind switch thing or whatever with some other variant of, Tony Stark. And then eventually you get the realization of, no, that's Victor Von Doom. He somehow switches brains back, and then that will be our official one. Like, something like that would be crazy. I mean, it sounds weird saying it like this, but I mean, imagine
what if so like we said, we assume that the Fantastic Four is in a different universe. What if in their universe RDJ Tony Stark is Victor Von Doom, and then like I said, somehow some way they get brought to our MCU, all these heroes got to team up to fight him. It ended up being Secret Wars, whatever. The Victor Von Doom from our MCU, who we haven't been introduced to yet, has to help them beat him in some type of way, like whether it's with his mind, whether it's with his financials, whatever. What if he's the one who bought Stark Tower, and then like somehow, some way, he has to help fight this Doctor Doom, and then eventually like it leads to him being our Doctor Doom. I don't know, there's something like that, something along those lines. Like you could tweak some things there.
Yeah,
because we haven't been introduced to our Victor Von Doom.
No,
we haven't been introduced to our Fantastic Four, like none of that stuff. So I mean, theoretically, we could have one still in our MCU, and he realizes that he is this villain, and he's got to find some way to beat him, right? And then he gets access to all his tech, or access to or he realizes what he could do in the future or something, and then that leads to our Victor Von Doom being bad. And then
somehow, like I said, bro, they switch the minds, and then we get Tony Stark back, bro. Just as a variant.
I don't know, something like that. I just feel like there is a lot more possibilities now that Tony Stark is Victor Von Doom versus if we just hired a fresh new cast, fresh new person. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I get why people are mad, like I said, but dude, I find it truly hard to believe that anybody's gonna cop out of this or boycott this movie. This movie's gonna do crazy.
Yeah,
numbers.
There are people on social media, bro, that have been saying, "I'm done. I'm not seeing this." I'm thinking, you're ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. I think when it comes to time to it, when they see that, bro, the hype is just gonna be there. No one's gonna be able to avoid it.
Yeah,
but I mean, they're right in their feelings though as well.
Yep, but. Turning away from that, but just another thing we look forward to, bro. Next year will be big for movies.
Yeah.
Marvel movies, at least. Because as of 2025, just for the MCU, we have Captain America Brave New World, which they showed some footage for that, and they apparently showed the full transition from President Ross turning into Red Hulk or whatever. They showed that to the crowd. I wish that footage would circulate, but it's nowhere. But, so Captain America Brave New World coming out in February. The Thunderbolts coming out in May. Fantastic Four coming out in July. And apparently, Blade is still slated for November.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, bro. But that's just 2025. And then as of now for 2026, we have Avengers Doomsday coming out in May. And then 2027, Avengers Secret Wars coming out in May. So
big year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to next year already. Yeah. I mean, we're also going to have Superman coming out next year too. Yep. So,
I mean, dude, and it just goes to show, okay, so we've said multiple times that the Deadpool movie is going to be the nice rejuvenation that the MCU needs. So Deadpool movie comes out, hits, right? The movie's doing crazy numbers, doing great. And then they drop this MCU Doctor Doom RDJ news. Bro, I mean, MCU is back to relevancy just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing videos all on my TikTok. I'm seeing Twitter talk about it nonstop. Just like that, bro. By a snap of the finger, back to relevancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's truly what they needed.
Yeah. 100%.
It's crazy.
100%.
Just like that.
If I had to think about one thing for Deadpool, as far as if I made my ranking, I know it's backtracking, but going to a 9, it's because it did nothing for the MCU.
Yeah, when we said that last episode.
Nothing that is in, like, you're just saying the relevancy. I mean, yes, it's making it relevant, but as far
letting
as
us know where the future's going.
Letting us know where the hell we're going, it gave us no answers, bro.
Nothing. And we thought it was going to.
Yeah, and that's one thing I took away from it. It gave us no answers, but whatever. I still fully enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, it was a good standalone movie, but we didn't think it was gonna be standalone. We thought it was gonna lead into what we're getting with the X-Men, like how that's gonna tie.
We thought
in.
this was going to give us all our answers.
It gave us not a single freaking answer.
Nope. But that's fine.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, like I said, the MCU just took over everything for this past week. Other than Superman officially being done filming, we talked about that on socials, and now it's just post-production. I'm excited to see what comes out of that. That's all we got.
Yeah. Not bad though. Hey, I mean, it still broke the internet.
So, bro, that's what I'm saying,
dude,
bro.
it still fucking broke the internet, bro. Whether it was just one, because I saw some people talking about. I think it was John Campia. The 4 minutes that I watched out of the video, he was saying that it wasn't that hype. Like they announced some stuff and people were just like it was all right, and then they announced RDJ shit, and then just shit took off, bro. Yeah. So this is crazy.
Yeah,
but
he did his whole live reaction to it and everything like that. And he talked about. He goes, "That's it." He goes, "They're wrapping up." He goes, "I'll say this. This was a disappointment."
Yeah.
He goes, "You're talking about 3 movies that we already knew about." He goes, "Yeah, cool. We saw some new stuff." Or they saw some new stuff. He goes, "This is a disappointment." And then you see them both talk, him and his co-host Ray, both talk about, wait, they just brought out the Russo brothers. Are they making the announcement? And they made the announcement. And then they start, and you see them, bro, talk about Avengers 5 is Doomsday. And then, bro, literally like, wow, that's it. And they didn't talk about anything. And then, why is Robert Downey Jr. on stage? Oh my gosh, he is Dr. Doom. And then from there, they talked about this turned everything around, and that how hype everyone he talked about all that stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, like, and now we have this to talk about,
exactly.
And like now we have so much more things to talk about versus if they brought out Dr. Doom and they announced Cillian Murphy as him or whoever is him. Like, we could talk about that, but that can only get us so far. Now there's so many theories that you can theorize. Now that RDJ is Doctor, like it's just
that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. They broke the internet, but not just that. They made a splash to where, like you said, relevancy, but they also make everyone talk, and they give people like us who do this type of stuff content.
Yep.
I mean, good on them, and they're going to stay in the conversation for a long time until they answer questions.
Yep, it's crazy. Fantastic Four movie now even has more hype to it. Also,
John Campia came out and also said that he thinks that he heard something, or either he heard something or he thinks. There's no coincidence that they announced Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom with 2 days later the Fantastic Four starts filming. He thinks that there's going to be a post-credit scene.
Oh, I agree. Somehow, some way he's in the movie. Yeah. Somehow, some way.
And when that happens, obviously me and you are going to be next to each other watching that shit. You're going to see me lose my fucking shit.
Somehow, some way, bro. He's in the movie for sure. So,
I'm excited, bro. Yeah. I'm so excited. All this news has made me so hyped. Now, I just wish DC hit a bigger splash when it came to Comic-Con, but it's fine, bro. We'll get that eventually.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. All right. Well, SummerSlam's tonight, so we will add the SummerSlam part to this video. So if you notice a drop in quality, hopefully it's not too bad. I feel like the quality on StreamYard isn't too bad audio wise. No. But all right, guys, we'll tie that in here. All right, bro. SummerSlam 2024 in the books. We just had it. Epic night, in my opinion. Solid PLE.
Yeah, very, very solid. Matches were pretty damn phenomenal.
Yeah, I would say best PLE since WrestleMania. From start to finish, every single match was solid in my opinion. The outcomes of the matches were solid in my opinion. I feel like they were every single outcome that we wanted for the most part. And then the matches themselves, dude, were great. The crowd was great for what it was, it being in a stadium. We got our tribal chief Roman Reigns coming back, the OTC.
Yes,
bro. I mean, I feel like from start to finish, solid ass pay-per-view. It may have not been the best crowd since WrestleMania because those Europe crowds have been wild, but from start to finish show, top PLE since WrestleMania for this year, in my opinion.
No, I completely agree with everything you just said. That stadium, I thought to myself, "Ooh, they better show up with this one because it's packed house." What they say, 57,000 people, for the attendance. I thought, God, that's a lot of people. And I mean,
I feel like they
not
did
the
good.
best crowd, but pretty good.
I feel like they were solid throughout the whole. I mean, like I said, it's a stadium. It's outside. I feel like it's a little harder versus like those Europe arenas have been, indoors, smaller arenas, not 57,000 worth of people. I feel like the crowd was solid. The Roman Reigns, the intro was a little threw people off. I feel so there was a little silence through there. But then when he came in with the punch and when he came in with the ooh, bro, solid ass crowd reaction.
They popped, bro. They popped with that one.
Yeah. So you want to start? You want to just start off with the card, break it match from match?
Yeah, let's just break it down all the way. Start of the night, we
Cool.
had the women's champion, bro. We had Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, and
Mm-hmm.
we got it right. We got it right. We said
Yeah.
Liv would retain, and I mean, just like how we've both been saying, but you said it even during our predictions or whatever that Dirty Dom would get involved,
Not only did I
and
say it in our
that's
predictions,
exactly
not only did I say it in our not only did I say it in our predictions, I said it I think like 4 or 5 episodes ago that Dominic
Mhm.
Mysterio was going to betray Rhea Ripley. And yeah, I mean, I kind of wish they did it a little different. Like he kind of just it looked like he made an accident at first, but then the camera showed his smile and then it cut off of it. It only showed it for like a second or two. I kind of wish they would
I
have
didn't even catch a
kept it on
smile.
him. No, so I noticed a smile, and then like the commentators were like, "Is this another accident?" It's almost like it was with Becky Lynch, and I was like, "Bro, they're not gonna put the camera back on Dom and show his smile." I would kind of wish the camera would have focused on him. That way, right away, we knew, oh, this motherfucker costs Rhea Ripley. And then it wasn't until
Mhm.
afterwards, right, where they show the replay, and then you see Dom, and then and then he goes up and picks Liv. I mean, yeah, bro, he betrays Rhea Ripley. Judgment Day implodes,
Yeah, just with
implodes.
that one alone, betrayed mommy, bro, and the look
Mhm.
on Rhea's face was devastated.
She gave a solid reaction. She gave us, but she must be taking
Oh
acting
yeah,
classes because she gave a solid ass reaction, bro. She looked like she was finna cry, dead ass.
yeah. I don't know if you saw that video I sent you on Twitter
I did
or
where
whatever,
she's
but they
walking
got
through the
her going
curtain.
backstage and when she's yeah. I was like, gosh,
Yeah.
she's sad, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, so it was a solid match. Also, we get to see Dom and Liv. Bro, they even fucking kissed. Like Rhea and Dom never went that far. We already saw a lot
No.
more physical contact between Dom and Liv on Raw. But this one they for real kiss, bro. Props to his wife because I don't know how the fuck she does it.
Bro, yeah, first off, she had to get okay with mommy, bro, with Rhea Ripley being all over her dude. And just a little physical touches she be doing to this man. Then she over here licking him and everything like that. But then once Liv got in the picture, oh bro, it just turned it up a whole another level. And now with
Mhm.
this, at the end of this match, bro, after he costs Rhea, he probably just plants one on her, bro, in front of 57,000 people in attendance. Oh my gosh, bro.
First off, what a dog! What a fucking dog, bro! You couldn't have told me this. You couldn't have told me this 2 years ago that I'd have this
You
respect
couldn't
for this
tell us that at
man.
WrestleMania 38.
Yeah, you couldn't have told me that I would have the respect for this man that I have with all these hoes that he's pulling, and he's still got a fucking wife at home. He's still got a wife at home. Jesus, bro. I mean, props to Dom, dude. So now, I mean, I think the direction that they go in, when Liv was helping out the Judgment Day, she was coming in, she was coming through in the clutch with these favors. I think Liv Morgan is going to be the leader of the Judgment Day.
Yeah, you said that when we were messaging back and forth, and I was like, "Yep." I mean, it was one of those things that we mentioned a while back on the pod, but in my head, I thought, "Wow, the Judgment Day is done. It's imploding, and this, and then you're like, bro, she about to take over the Judgment Day. She's gonna be the leader." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah, that's true
Yeah,
too."
I don't think the Judgment Day is done. I just think it's a new version of the Judgment Day. And I mean, we saw
Mhm.
later, and we'll get to it, but Damian Priest probably is not going to be in the Judgment Day as well. So, it's a new version
Yeah,
of the Judgment Day, in my opinion. I think they were all capping it whenever they said they were looking for Dominic. I think they're all in on it, and they're gonna on Monday night. They're all gonna beat the fuck out of Damian Priest, in my opinion. I think that's how it's gonna run.
sad, bro. Sad, sad, sad.
And then
But hey,
second
bro, at the same
match.
time, oh no,
Go
no,
ahead.
yeah, no, it's fine.
No,
We'll
go
save it
ahead.
for later.
No, go
No,
ahead.
no, I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna
Go
say
ahead.
we'll save it for later.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was gonna talk about more Damien and Finn stuff, but we'll save that for later.
Yeah, we'll save it. Okay. Second match, we got Sammy Hogan, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. And we got
Yep.
the outcome we wanted. It was almost like this one was
Yeah.
the least looked forward to match, and they even WWE even knew that. That I think it was only what it was probably like 10 minutes at the max.
Yeah, I mean, if there was like because you have like match of the night and then you have like sleeper of the night, or like like you could for real like get up and go to the restroom. This was that match, unfortunately. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be disrespectful and everything like that. We had a title change, which is big for Braun Breaker. Congratulations to him. But I don't know, this match just didn't do it for me.
Mhm.
And in my head, I just thought to myself, bro, for some reason, Sammy just looks like he's just there just because he's obligated to be there. It just didn't look like he gave it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I like you said, like I didn't go to the restroom during the match, but if there was a match that I was gonna be on my phone, like that was the match. Um, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like we already saw them fight last PLE,
Yeah.
and then it's like, you know, this Braun Breaker had a more dominant performance, and he said in the promo that he didn't take Sammy serious last time. That was his mistake. This time he's taking him serious, and so now we see what happens when he takes him serious. The match is a lot shorter. Um, so good on Braun, first of many. Sami Zayn, rightfully so. I don't think he needed that win. Braun Breaker needed that win, and I mean, Sami Zayn solidified, bro. So I'm sure the WWE will find something for him to do. I'm not worried about that. But Braun Breaker needed this win. Braun Breaker needs a title on him, and he can elevate the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like he's going to be some scrub with it. I mean, he's definitely going to elevate it, take it to some more heights. I mean, yeah, especially after that legendary run with Gunther. Obviously, we're not going to see a run like that anytime soon. But I mean, he'll do his job
Right.
with that belt.
Yep. Third match. What do we get? We got Logan in LA, didn't we?
We had Logan in LA. Bro, that was a good match.
It was a good match. Logan once again proving that he is the best, which it was already solidified. Everyone already knows this, but proving once again that he is the best celebrity turned wrestler of all time. It's not even close, in my opinion. I don't think there's anybody close to that. I
It
guess
was
you could
one of
say,
the best like investments WWE did.
yeah. I mean, Bad Bunny would be close, but Logan Paul has already surpassed Bad Bunny by far.
Yeah.
The dude's great, bro. It's like he for real was born for this, which is insane to say. But it's almost like, bro, he dead ass was born for this for real. And yeah, I mean, it was a solid match. LA Knight picked up the win. Finally has a championship, bro. Finally.
What's so funny is I thought about this during the middle of the match of like, I forgot what happened, but I was just thinking to myself, could you imagine like Logan's friends, like for real? Like they just hang out with him. He's a troll, like he's a funny guy, like he's chilling, he's a podcaster, he's a YouTuber. But then he's like, all right, bro, I gotta go to work. And like he for real is a fucking WWE wrestler. Like that's wild. Like it's just one of those
Crazy.
things. It's just like you just really think about it. And I think about like how like for someone like you that grew up watching some of his YouTube videos and everything like that and seeing everything he's doing and now, bro, you're still watching him, but now in WWE, which is something that we both did, but you grew up watching as a child. Now, like he's for real in WWE
Bro,
and
it's
killing it.
It's the same thing for him and Jake. Like you would have asked me
Yeah.
fucking 10 years ago, bro, I would have never said that Jake Paul is going to be fighting Mike Tyson, that he's a professional boxer. He's 10-1 and he's fought some of the biggest UFC Hall of Famers. Like I could have never told you that. I would have never told you that Logan Paul would be a solidified WWE superstar that could possibly win a WWE world title one day. Like I could have never told you that, bro. That people can
Yeah.
say what they want. You know me, I've always been a supporter of the Pauls just because they changed the game, bro. You can never deny their hustle, like what they are in this industry, bro. They're fucking solidified as some of the biggest YouTubers, biggest entertainers ever, bro. So yeah, props to Logan because he kills it, man. And LA Knight looks great too. Yeah, the match was solid in my opinion. I'm glad LA Knight finally has a championship. He needed that, and I hope he can elevate the U.S. title because the U.S. title for sure is the least elevated out of all the titles.
I think it was Michael that even said it. Like even after Logan lost, I mean, he had a very impressive run. I mean, not many
Title defenses.
matches. Yeah, title defenses. He goes, but he did pretty good with his run. And I just thought to myself, oh, LA's about to be working, bro. They're going to try to have this man working with that belt.
Everybody, I think, knew Logan Paul was winning. Or not, sorry, LA Knight was winning. He's going to be a workhorse with his title. I think Logan also is about to have his baby here pretty soon. So I think
so he's going to need some time off.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see him for a little bit. But good on LA Knight, dude. I hope he elevates his championship. He needs it. I mean, eventually I'd like to see him have a world title just because the run that he's on has been crazy. But I mean, good on him. He needs the US title. I'm curious who you give him though, because on SmackDown, I feel like there's not a lot of worthy challengers. So I'm curious where his path goes with that. But I'm sure Triple H will figure something out.
I'm trying to think right now who he can go against as a first title defense.
I think of the pool of guys would be Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar.
Even though we just got Even though we just got him and Carmelo, but I think that'd be a really good one, especially for the title being on the line.
I think of the pool of Santos Escobar, Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, Baron Corbin, maybe.
Mm.
I think of that pool of guys. So we'll see if those can be some good feuds. I would hope so. But yeah, I think his pool of guys is very limited.
Yeah, I agree. But still good on him.
Yep. And then what match do we have after that? So what is that? That's the third match.
After
So we
that,
had
we
Bailey
had
and Nia Jax. Bailey and
Yep.
Nia Jax.
Bailey and
I
Nia
picked
Jax.
Bailey. This is the one match I got wrong. I feel like though you could have made an argument for either party. This match could have gone either way. I'm honestly happy they gave it to Nia Jax.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those things where she completely turned it around. I mean, you've talked about it for a long time that she has been improving and how like now we really we really need to start giving her some respect. And then I turned around after a while and I was like, yeah, I mean, she really is turning. I mean, she did good. We picked her to win the Queen of the Ring. She did that, and from there, it was just like, all right, cool.
Yep,
give her the title.
She's done a great job. WWE made the King and Queen of the Ring mean something. You win, you get a title shot. Both King and Queen of the Ring winners won championship. So now the tournament means something. That was our biggest thing, is we wanted it to mean something. Now for sure it feels like it does. Nia Jax, I mean, she's just solid, dude. Like I said, like, yeah, we hated her. Like, even when she came back, we were big, like, ugh, like, here's this bitch. But,
Yeah, 100%.
bro, no, like, she's gotten a lot better, in my opinion. She's owned this whole annoying. She owned the fact that everyone thought she was annoying, and has implemented that into her character, and she's become even more of a troll, like annoying type. So it's just worked completely. I feel bad, Bailey. Like, we wanted her to be champion so bad, and her run kind of felt like subpar, right? Like, it didn't feel that great.
Not memorable.
Yeah, like it didn't feel. I don't know what it was. Like, it just didn't feel that awesome, or what we expected.
That's the same exact way I felt with Sammy. When
Yeah.
when him and KO won the titles from the Usos at WrestleMania 39, they won the tag titles. Cool, great. But then after a while, I was just like, okay, now what? Like, what's next for y'all? And it wasn't really memorable to me. And then he won the IC from Gunther, and everyone wanted him to win. We were like, oh wow, he did it. Now what? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like Bailey's at a point in her career where she works better as a heel. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's her fault. I don't know if it's just a lack of people for her to feud with. I don't know what it really is, but run wasn't very memorable. I'm happy for Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax can be a good heel WWE Women's Champion. Tiffany almost got me there. I dead ass thought she was gonna try to cash in. But she could have. Honestly, I mean, I think Michael Cole even said it. That could have been the plan all along. She distracted Bailey.
Yeah.
So
And
maybe
it worked.
maybe that was the plan.
She really did have me fooled though, especially after Nia won or whatever. Like, she got in the ring and she was like, cheering for her. But bro, she just kept on giving this look. Like, she kept looking at Nia and that belt. And I thought to myself, bro, watch. Nia's going to turn around and she's going to get that briefcase and bob. And then she turned around at one point and I was like, oh shit, here it is. And then she like patted her on the back and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. She ain't doing it. She ain't doing it, bro.
For me, now that Nia Jax is WWE champion, the way this goes, in my opinion, is Nia Jax and her are going to still be a duo, but eventually Tiffany will turn face and cash in on Nia and then win the championship.
Oh, yeah, 100% agree.
Originally, I would have said Bailey wins, and then, eventually Tiffany cashes in and she still be a heel champion. Now I think that Nia Jax somehow, like, maybe she'll bully her, maybe she'll treat her like shit, and then that's when every week it'll tease it, and then finally Tiffany will cash in and the crowd will lose their shit.
Yeah, almost like she's just disrespecting her, and but Tiffany's gonna be like, bro, like I'm still Miss Money in the Bank. Like I have my own title too. Like, I have my own, title like that.
Like, she's gonna keep threatening Tiffany, like, you better not fucking cash in, like this and that.
Yeah, I made you or something like that. I made you the princess, and this is that bullshit. Yeah.
So now I think Tiffany will eventually turn face. Either way, props to Nia Jax. It was a good match. And then after that, we had CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Solid ass match as well. Solid.
Another match I could have gone either way.
Yeah, you could have made an argument for either person. I picked Drew.
I got this one wrong.
I picked Drew to win. I thought Seth Rollins was going to cost CM Punk. Technically, he kind of did, but it was more so just like CM Punk was focusing on Seth Rollins when he should have been focusing on Drew. Yeah, bro. I mean, it was a solid match in my opinion.
Yeah, I 100% thought it was going to be Punk's match. I thought, yep, Drew's been waiting to get his hands on Punk or whatever. He's pissed off, and then he's going to get distracted, mess up, the emotions get the best of him, and he's going to slip up and have one mistake that will cost him the whole match. But nope, that's what happened, but it was the other way around.
Right. So yeah, CM Punk broken, keep his shit together, bro. Hey, he looked good though.
Damn bracelet, bro. Oh yeah, he looked great.
He looked good for his first match
looked
from
better.
back from injury. He looked solid.
I thought he looked better than what he looked like at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Are you talking about just match wise? Or physical.
Physical.
Okay. I think he even wrestled solid. Like he performed well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did very good.
He looked solid. Yeah, he just was fucking angry, dude. I guess the bracelet just for real, pissed him off, and then the fact that Seth had it when Seth just picked it up. I'm just thinking, I thought to myself when he saw it, I thought, bro, he's a ref. He's supposed to keep the ring clear. Like he's supposed to. I was like, you want him to just throw it on the ground and lose it? Like it's, bro, just let him keep it. I don't know. I just thought, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's an easy way to get CM Punk to lose. But now you can say the only reason he lost is because he couldn't keep his emotions in check.
So now we wait till Bad Blood.
Yeah,
unless they do some bullshit at Bash at Berlin.
They may. I think ultimately it's leading towards Punk and Rollins at 41.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Even during the match,
that was the plan for 40, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the plan. Even during the match, Rollins was telling Punk like, "We don't want you here. Like, we don't want nobody wants you here. Like, you're not a part of us." Like, I think of it. That's why I thought Seth was gonna cost him the match because their rivalry is just so deep. Like, they just don't like each other. So I thought it was gonna lead to that, but no. Yeah, I think we see Punk and Drew at the very least twice. I could see 3 times.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah, I could see that. And then Seth Rollins will somehow, some way be involved in one of those matches. I would assume it's got to be a triple threat match, bro. Triple threat Hell in a Cell.
Bro, been a minute.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Are they done with the Hell in a Cell paper or PLE?
Well, it wasn't announced this year, so I would assume so.
In my head, I keep on telling myself. I mean, I think me and you have even mentioned, but I'm like, yeah, watch. Bad Blood's going to get maybe one Hell in the Cell match, and it's only going to be just like how you mentioned before, where big rivalries like that. If you really hated the motherfucker, bro, you're going to settle it in Hell in the Cell.
That's what I've been wanting.
Like we don't need the PLE to where it's just okay. We have a PLE coming up. Who can we put in there? Oh, this matchup, this matchup. No, we don't need that no more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got to go back to the old days where it accounts for a Hell in a Cell. These two motherfuckers hate each other. Put them in a Hell in a Cell. That's how it used to be back in the day. No
escaping.
That's how it used to be back in the day, and that's what it needs to be again. And now that Triple H is in charge, I feel like that is what it will be. I think that we will only get Hell in a Cell on special occasions. I would even like it for Elimination Chamber to be that way, but I get it. Elimination Chamber makes a lot of money. It's a good way to come up with the number one contender for Mania. So I get it, but I would prefer, because even Elimination Chamber used to be that way. It used to be when there was like 6 people that all felt like they deserved a title shot. Okay, put them all in the Elimination Chamber with the champion.
Yeah, and they gave us some legendary matches.
Yeah, so hopefully we get that for a Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. I could definitely see one of them being there. But we want to move on to the next match. What was next? We had Damian,
and then after that we had Damian Priest versus Gunther.
Yep. Judgment Day implodes, bro. Finn Balor.
Yep.
They were teasing it all night long, showing Finn Balor and him backstage. Comes out, puts Gunther's legs on the rope, saves Gunther. See, that's another one where it's like, I just kind of felt like the timing was off a little bit. Like Finn did that to Gunther and saves Gunther during the match, and then they wrestle for like another 5 minutes. And like I would have preferred like Finn does it right then and there. Gunther hits his thing, then 1, 2, 3, and like we're just like looking at Finn cost Damian the title. No, bro. Finn helps Gunther, and then he turns his back, and he's just like looking like this. But he's looking like that for
He's
like
looking down.
He's looking down for like 2-3 minutes. And so
And then he turns around, smiles, and then
yeah, and then the match keeps going.
and then
The match keeps going.
yeah, and then that's when Damien was getting put in the sleeper hole or whatever, and then he looks at Finn, and he gets all pissed off, and he wants to start going after him. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I got scared, bro, for Finn whenever Damien reached through the ropes and grabbed him by the throat. I thought, oh, bro, he's gonna kill this man.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna charge him up on Monday Night Raw, bro. And that's where I think
Oh,
the whole Judgment Day is gonna jump him. And then yeah, I think eventually, see, that's another one where it could lead to Finn and Damien and Hell in a Cell. Like that would be good. That would feel like a
Yeah.
personal rivalry now that Finn cost him not only his match, but he's probably gonna get kicked out of the group now because of Finn. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, it was a solid match though. Gunther's now the world champion. Like we said, King of the Ring now means something. Gunther's prime example of that. He won King of the Ring, got this title shot, and capitalized, and now he's the world champion. And props to Damien, bro. Damien did great.
I really enjoyed this match. I really,
Mhm.
really did. Bro,
It was
gosh, damn, the
physical.
back and forth they had. Yeah, it was physical. And what's cool is that it was so physical, but both men, bro, can move so quick for being big guys too.
Mhm.
That's what I
Yep.
always liked about Gunther, and then same with Damien. It's like, bro, he's a bigger dude, but that motherfucker can move, and especially those kicks. And they even pointed out, all like, he does karate, kickboxing, all this shit. But bro, he was throwing them kicks like crazy. And then
Yeah.
on the back and forth, bro, Gunther bleeding. This man is human. We actually know he can bleed. That's crazy.
Yep. Solid match, bro. Damien held his own. Damien has proved with this title run that he can hang with these main eventers. They threw him to the wolves, bro, and they gave him all these main eventers, and he succeeded my expectations, to be honest. This title run was solid. He did better than I thought he ever would do. And now he has the title, and now I think WWE is going to put him by himself, and we'll see what he does, bro. I hope he does good. Because you've seen, I feel like we've seen it numerous times. A person leaves the group because WWE thinks they're ready, and they don't really amount to anything. And I'm not saying that's going to happen to Damien, but at the same time, the Judgment Day blew Damien up. So,
Yeah,
I hope that Damien can stand on his own.
me too. I mean, I've really enjoyed everything he's been doing, or whatever, especially obviously and inside the Judgment Day and everything like that. But I just, like you said, I mean, I really hope that translates to a singles run.
Yeah, I hope so. WWE gave him his own documentary. I think WWE is very
Mhm.
high on him. Like I think they realize that he can stand on his own. They think he can stand on his own now. He's solidified. So we'll see, dude. My thing is that okay, so he's probably gonna go against Finn, his first feud. But it's like Finn, you could argue Finn needs that win more than Damien at the same time. But I don't think that they'll do that. I think they'll give it to Damien, just to solidify
Bro,
him as a singles.
because this is still Finn Balor we're talking about. We're talking about the demon Finn is still up in that motherfucker.
I hope so. I
So
hope they
I'm
bring it
thinking,
out. Like I hope he gets a dub because he hasn't had one in a long time. It feels. I mean, obviously he's tag
it's
team
been a
champion,
minute.
but he hasn't had a good singles win in a while. I feel. So you could argue that Finn needs that win more than Damien, but at the same time, I definitely see them giving it to Damien.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I agree.
either way, solidified. It was a good match. Gunther now WWE champion. He'll be champion going
Mhm.
into Bash at the Berlin. I wonder who they give to him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who you give him.
I'm trying to think of like an ultimate face that you can give him.
I can only think of Seth Rollins and CM Punk, but they're busy.
Yeah,
Jey
gonna give him
Uso?
Jay.
Mm.
Yeah, they're gonna give him Jay, bro.
Don't really feel it. I'm not really feeling that. I don't know. Maybe they will. I mean, he's the only one. Sammy?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know who
It's
you
just
give him.
sad, bro, that in my head I just like no disrespect to Sam, but in my head I'm singing, Sam, just take a vacation, bro. Like, I don't know why. I just
I'm
have this
telling
feel
you.
like
I'm
Sam.
telling you. I said this at the Money in the Bank episode. I think you're so tired of Sammy, and me too. Even I think we're so tired of Sammy because his character hasn't evolved. Like he continues to play the underdog. And Sammy, you are not the underdog anymore. You are solidified, bro. You're a future Hall of Famer. They even said it on the announce table today. You are a future Hall of Famer. We know that you are not the underdog. We know that you are a big time player. You're a main eventer. You almost beat Roman Reigns. You beat the Usos in the main event of WrestleMania. They had the longest title run. Like, we know that Sami Zayn is solidified, and yet he still acts like he's the fucking underdog. He still acts like he's Kofi Kingston when he fought Daniel Bryan, and Sami Zayn is not that.
Yeah, and then he even those promos of him saying, you know, I'm not the underdog, bro. Your character says otherwise.
I mean, you could
And
argue that he still is because he hasn't won a WWE championship. You could make that argument still. But I don't even if he never wins a WWE championship in his whole life, he is solidified as a WWE Hall of Famer. Like, he will always be remembered as one of the greats in WWE. So, like,
Yeah.
not even just WWE, in indies in general. Like, he was big on the indies as well,
Yeah.
him and Kevin Owens. So, like, he will always go down as a wrestling legend, and he still acts like he's this underdog when he's not. And I think that's why we're so tired of it. When he was a bad guy, he was funny. He was not being the underdog. Like, he was just a heel that was funny naturally, and with the bloodline, he was great. I think that's why we're so tired of him. So I don't know. Hopefully he comes back. I think he's gonna come back and be like, bro, I need to beat Braun and shit. And still play the underdog character. I think he's still gonna do that. But we'll see.
He's gonna go back and he's gonna be like, I'm here for Gunther. Bro, shut your ass up.
Yeah.
You
We'll
think
see,
you
bro.
just go straight to the front of the line?
Yeah, we'll see. But I think that is why we are both so tired of Sami Zayn. But
No,
no
yeah, I mean,
disrespect
good
to him.
point.
I mean, he's a fucking legend.
No, yeah.
And then,
But
like, you want to get to the
Eh.
last match, bro? Last
man, we
match,
got
bro.
the last match, the match we've been waiting for, bro. We had Solo Sikoa from Bloodline 2.0, the self-anointed tribal chief. Not anointed, appointed tribal chief versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, for the WWE Championship. And we got it right.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody knew that shit was gonna happen. Solo, once again, in my opinion, proves that he is a main eventer. He belongs in the main event spotlight. People need to put respect on him. I think he's been getting disrespected too much. I say it time and time again. Bro, he's got this swagger to him. When he walks out, he looks like this mob boss, bloodline tribal chief for the Bloodline 2.0. He fits it, in my opinion. I get it. Jacob Fatu, fucking great. I get it. He's great. But Solo Bro's got this swagger to him, and I believe it. And I think people need to just stop looking that he's trying to be this fake Roman Reigns and put some respect on him, because tonight he proved to me too, like, how he performed in the ring. Like, he's a main eventer.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, he held his own against Cody, bro, and that's impressive, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
liked when
this
Cody.
isn't the first time we've seen them fight, but still, like, I just thought, damn, this is really good.
I liked when Cody Rhodes went for, like, when he hits you and then he lays down and then he does like that other punch.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
Solo
And he
caught it.
caught it.
Yeah, and Corey Graves was like, Solo's been studying, doing this. I'm thinking, yes, bro, because this motherfucker knows he's in the main spotlight now. Like, he's up there with the main eventers. I like that whole thing. I think Solo's doing a great job. He proved it again tonight. Did you expect more from this match as far as like returns go, bloodline rules? Do you expect it to be more exciting?
Yes. Yes, I expected it to. I mean, what? Just like they said, Bloodline rules. I thought, here we go, bro. End game again. Perfect. Great. Bring on the returns. Bring on Paul. Bring in Jimmy. And bring in the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. But then as soon as Arn Anderson, bro, with that build up to Cody's entrance, said, you still got some friends here in the locker room. I thought, bro, who the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I honestly was thinking, bro, I'll be so fucking pissed if it's some random people and it's not Roman Reigns. I'll be so pissed off. But yeah, we got Kevin Owens, Randy Orton came out. Same old shit, really.
Bro, hold on. What's so funny is I feel like whenever you have returns like that, and it's supposed to be like a fast type of thing, bro, like where you're supposed to go help, Cody in the ring. Why the fuck does WWE make these ramps so long, bro?
Yeah.
And I think, bro, they're running forever. And not just that. Randy, bro, the commentators did my boy dirty. They said, Randy's rushing to the ring. And this man's going like this to the crowd. I'm thinking, bro, he is not worried about the ring right now.
I was about to text you. I was about to text you and be like, bro, Randy's big ass is going to be gassed by the time he gets to the ring, bro.
Randy's yoked, bro.
Yeah. I was going to say, bro, he's going to be gassed by the time he gets there. Because, yeah, you're right. I mean, it was a long entrance. And so, yeah, they came out. Jacob Fatu eventually shows up. beats up Cody Rhodes, puts him through the table.
Bro,
I'm a little worried that he got fucking hurt for real. I think he
I
did get
think
hurt
he's
for
hurt.
real. Because how does it make sense that he puts Cody through the table, then he's still clearly conscious because we see him clearly conscious, and then Roman Reigns comes out, beats Solo Skull, but Jacob doesn't make a single move.
Yeah.
Jacob just stays
No,
on the ground. I think he
as soon as he hit
dead
the
ass hurt
icon, bro,
himself.
he hit it dirty, bro. He
Mhm.
and he was pissed, bro. And you even hear him, shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, because he knows, bro.
Hope he didn't break his fucking leg or something, dude. Because shit, bro, he hurt himself, and I think Roman was supposed to go through him as well, not just Solo.
Mhm. I agree.
Regardless, we
But
got Tribal Chief back, dude.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, bro. Felt good to see him back. The
OTC, bro.
OTC, original Tribal Chief. He came back and flawlessly, effortlessly, looked like he didn't skip a beat, bro. Came, landed a super punch on Solo, hit that. Ooh, wow, bro. The crowd, that crowd was so clean the way they did it with Roman. And then he hits the spear. Cody gets the dub. Yeah,
I
bro.
love the small stuff, bro, of just Cody not taking his eyes off him the rest of the time. After he hit the Cody Cutter or whatever the hell, not the Cody Cutter, the Crossroads on Solo one more time, bro. He just stayed all eyes on Roman. All eyes.
Well, I think
He
it's just
grabbed
that
the belt.
trust. He still doesn't trust him
It's
fully
that
yet.
trust. It's that. But I just love, like, bro, like, it's the small things like that, the small details where it's just like, holy shit, like that's still pretty cool. But even Roman, bro, Roman gave him the little nod, like, all right, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Roman gave him the nod, but Roman didn't take his eyes off him either. Like he was just looking, like,
No, yeah.
and he pretty much told him, like, bro, this isn't for you. I had to run this shit with Solo. Solo been talking, and yeah, bro, started the fucking bloodline civil war. I hope Jacob Fatu is a part of it, man. I feel like he did hurt himself for real. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully it's just to the point where he can't wrestle for a few weeks, which that's fine. I mean, but he is tag team champion, so that does kind of suck.
Mhm. Bro, who is it? Tongalawa? Is that his name?
Tongaloa.
Tongaloa, bro. This motherfucker pissed me off again, bro.
Why?
He bro, he had Cody, and the corner is right here, bro. He's just supposed to run Cody right to the corner, right? He runs him into the ropes, and they slide into the corner. And I thought, bro,
He messes up all the
like,
time. He fucking messes up all the time, bro. Twitter talks about it all the time. He
I
messes up
know, bro.
all the time. And I feel like
just think, bro,
WWE is like, fuck, dude, we for real can't put you in this shit, bro. We for real cannot put you in this match.
bro, I get so annoyed. I'm like, bro, so what? You gonna tell me the eye patch got in your way, bro? You couldn't see straight? Like, what the hell is it, bro?
Because
you always mess up.
Because he's supposed to be Tama Tonga's tag partner. They're brothers.
Yeah.
And they ended up replacing him with Jacob Fatu. I just feel like they generally don't trust him. Like and rightfully so. This motherfucker messes up all the time, it feels like, bro. How do you mess up
I
a
don't
low
get
blow?
it.
A fake low blow, bro. How do you mess up a fake low blow? Like, that's wild to me. He almost
Not just that, bro.
Go ahead.
Not just that, he hit his brother in the head.
Bro, he almost missed his cue when he debuted at what was it? Was it Backlash or bro? The ref had to fucking stop counting, but because he fucking missed the cue, dude. The dude sucks. He fucking sucks, bro. He's
Bro.
he's just a klutz. Like, yeah, I don't blame WWE for getting him out of that shit and putting Jacob Fatu in there, bro. I don't blame them. But he may have to step in now because I feel like Jacob actually hurt himself. We'll see. I'm sure we'll get reports on it.
Wishful thinking that he's not hurt.
I'm sure we'll get reports on it by tomorrow.
Yeah. I wonder if Roman's at the press conference right now.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. We'll see after this. Overall, though, solid ass PLE in my opinion. SummerSlam lived up to the hype. It was good. Now we look forward to, what is it? Is it Clash at Berlin or Clash? Yeah, something like that.
Bash
right?
at Berlin, right?
Bash at Berlin. Is it Bash at Berlin? I think I've been saying Clash at the Berlin. Bash at Berlin. And then after that is Bad Blood. And then we said it earlier in the pod, fucking not going to Survivor Series. Just sucks, dude, because now that Roman's back, bro, I'm looking forward to the Bloodline Civil War so much. So we'll see. We didn't get Jimmy back, though. Strange.
We did not get Jimmy back at all, which is, very strange.
I think they're saving that for when Roman gets beat up by the Bloodline. Then maybe Jimmy will show up.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out still, how do they recruit Jay back? I know we talked about that a while back, but now I'm trying to figure that out.
I just feel like Roman and Jimmy are going to get their ass beat so much, and Jay's only going to be able to take so much of it till he finally is like, I need to defend my brother. And
Yeah.
he's going to say, I'm doing this for Jimmy. I'm not doing it for you, to Roman. And then, they'll have to mend the relationship, but maybe, and that's a possibility for Sammy too. I mean, now that Sammy lost the Intercontinental Championship, him and Jay maybe can start tagging for a little bit. And then that'll segue into them for the OG bloodline versus this bloodline 2.0.
Yeah.
Just hope Jacob's not hurt, dude. I mean, Jacob being hurt will change up a lot of plans. We'll have to go pull another bloodline person. Get Umaga's son.
The final boss.
Or The Rock. Yeah.
The final boss.
That would have been cool if he showed up, bro. Like he's acting like he's going to help Roman and then he doesn't.
Yes, bro. I just want to see him come out cussing up a storm.
Yeah, we'll see, dude. I know he's going to show up eventually. So I would assume he probably doesn't show up till Survivor Series.
Yeah. You can't see him bad blood to start
No.
off, to lead up.
Cannot. Unless he for real has like, he just has a night off and he's able to do it. But no.
He about to have a night off, bro. He's done filming.
Yeah, but doesn't he go into Moana soon?
You fucking right. This fall.
Yep. So I don't see him. I say Survivor Series, but I only see him making like an appearance at the end, maybe costing the OG Bloodline the match or something, and then he's dipping again. We won't see him till probably after Rumble.
How pissed would you be if he just shows up for a SmackDown and says, Solo as the tribal chief or whatever, like they're going to take care of Roman and this, and like we never see him again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. I think once he's done with Moana, bro, he teased that whole shit with Cody. They didn't do that shit for no reason. I think he's gonna be there. He's just he's got to knock this shit out and then he'll be there. So we'll see, dude. But yeah, there's so many possibilities. Maybe next week we'll talk about what we see for the winners going forward or something like that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities now with these new winners. So what? There was 2 title changes and then 2 or
no, just 2. Liv retained and Cody retained. So 2 retains and the rest were changes.
Okay, so there's what is that? 3 losses?
3 changes.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. And then only 1 match that had nothing to do with anything.
Wait, okay. Oh, yes, Logan. I was forgetting Logan and LA Knight. I was thinking, what's the third one that changed? Oh, yes, LA Knight one. Okay. So 3 title changes, 2 title retains. Not bad. Yeah, and I feel like it's the first PLE in a while where the general consensus that everybody wanted to win won.
Yeah, or it just made sense. It just made too much sense.
Everyone expected Liv to win. I don't know if they wanted Liv to win, but everyone expected Liv to win. Everyone wanted Braun to win. Everybody wanted LA Knight to win. The Nia Jax and Bailey, I think, is a toss-up. I mean, I think people wanted, either, I guess. And then everyone expected Gunther to win, and everyone expected Cody to win.
I just gotta say that they had that kickoff pre-thing Friday afternoon yesterday, time of this recording. Liv deserved to win with that that look.
I think that's why she was getting cheered. She was getting cheered as well, like at the crowd. You notice, like they were cheering for her.
Yeah,
like they weren't just cheering for Rhea. And I don't know if you noticed too. The crowd was saying, "Let's go Rhea, let's go Liv, let's go."
Yeah,
like so Rhea's got herself.
I was really looking.
She's got herself a following for sure.
I was definitely looking forward to this match, bro, and it didn't disappoint. I was pretty happy.
Yeah, well, I expect us to get it a couple more times.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah. So, anything else?
No, solid PLE. I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, me too. I think it performed well. We'll see how Bash at Berlin goes. That's August 31st, so this month.
Yes. The end of the month, we'll have another one.
Sweet. All right, man. Anything else?
That one morning time, right? And that
is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not fucking waking up at 3 a.m. again.
No. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that one. I think
like
it's
12,
like 10, like 9 or 12, or 9 or like 10.
Okay. I thought we looked it up, and I thought it was nighttime for them, but it would be noon for us or something like that. That was a while ago.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe then.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, bro. No, that was it.
Sweet. All right. We'll catch you guys next week with episode 42.
Yes, sir. All right. Later, guys.